So today's video is pretty random. I think some of these I'll just shoot really quick if I have a conversation with someone because it's like fresh on my mind and I feel like I could get the video out quick. And then I could always redo it into step type videos later. But I was talking to one of my friends and he was just going through a lot and changing into like a whole nother course in his life, right? And as you saw by the title of the video, it's you're not crazy, you're just around the wrong people. He was talking about having like it sounds so regular to us if we're in a creative field or something, but he's not. So yeah, it's kind of like he was talking about having a mood board and designing his life, right? But he was like, it's kind of weird, but I just wanted to bring it up. And I've been thinking more consciously about that stuff, and I was like, damn, for real, like that's what you need to be doing. All my other friends in the industry, and even when I'm working with people or building brands or just doing a creative endeavor, whatever, building a brand, you need to know where you're going. Like I was saying in the other videos, designing life is something definitely that I'm more into now as I got older. And I talked to some of my other friends within the same age. I'm 33. So whoever's in the same realm, we're trying to be more conscious and intentful with the choices that we make. Especially the past 10 years of my life where it was a lot of just doing stuff and testing and trying. Now I like to test, but knowing where I'm going. So it's kind of like when you see certain things, you know if it's going to bring you closer to your ultimate goals or not. So I was saying that was super important and something everyone should do, even if they're not in a creative field, because a lot of times you're going to get taken away into different sides, or you're going to say yes to this when you really should be saying no. Even creatively, how many times does everyone just keep saying yes to the money, and all of a sudden it's like 6 months later and you did a whole bunch of projects, you're sitting on edits, you're uninspired to do your own thing. And I just see that over and over again, and it happens to me a lot. And I was telling, he was like, it's weird, but it's really not though. It seems so normal because even in our field, and people know me and things that I've done. So once you see a lot of things happen, all that stuff isn't crazy and you can definitely do it. And I guess it's so different because I've already seen so many times, so many things that could just happen. So my perception is very different than a lot of other people who haven't seen the insane occur, right? But when you know that anything is literally possible to an extent, you're like, whoa, that could really happen. I see all relationships, whether it's personal or business or friendship or anything, is that it really needs to be like a slingshot, because creatively, you know how the ups and downs are, even just in life with everyone. You want people who you could push forward further and they could so you guys could go up top together. That's how I feel like it needs to be, because especially as you get older, you don't really need any of those relationships that aren't like that. You'll see when it's pulling you in a whole nother direction you don't want to go. And then we all have moments where, whether it's creatively or just life, where things aren't going right, and you want people who are going to inspire you rather than beat you down out of your goals, right? Like, that it's hard already. You don't need people trying to talk you out of it all the time. And this comes as something else. You really want to stop telling everyone your goals, right? Because a lot of people don't know anything about it. They don't have your vision. They don't understand. So you're really talking yourself out of it every time you keep bringing it up and bringing it up. What you need to talk about, if anything, is what you're currently doing and the actions that you're doing. Execution. That's the whole point of all these videos, right? I want you to execute leaving the video. So if it's like 20 seconds in and you think of something, just go do it. Like, I'm not trying to eat your time. But anyway, people will always try to put their self-doubts on you, and you got to just understand that you are on a mission and you could do what you need to do, but you need to be focused, and you got to stop letting people talk you out of your own ideas. Then a lot of people want to see you do better, but not better than them. All right. And people have said that quote probably about 1 billion times, but that shit is pretty true. Moral of the story is, surround yourself with people who understand. Stop telling people everything, and don't talk yourself out of ideas. And you're doing right. Design your life the way you want to, because we're going to get it popping, and take action. That's it. I hope that was motivational at the end.